What's up, UH Nation?
What's up?
We're back. We're here with Brandon Walker. Finally, welcome back.
The old veterans of the league.
Yeah, one of the OGs.
You can say veteran. You don't have to say old and veteran together.
You old.
Nah, man. I'm glad you joined us today because today we're talking shooting guards. And when I think of shooting guards, the first guy that comes to mind is Brandon Walker.
Yeah, he's been here forever.
He's been here since day one.
Day
since
one.
we started. You're the prototypical shooting guard.
Thanks,
So,
man.
yeah. So I'm glad to have you. And so today we're going to talk about shooting guards, best of all time, each league. This is a really tough one.
This is tough because, like I said, I was telling you, it's hard to bucket a lot of certain players. Sometimes they can either be considered a guard, a small point guard, a two guard, small forward. So a lot of times you're bucketing the guys in different positions that they don't feel that's necessary.
Yeah.
So it's hard. Like I said, Brandon is to me the two guard, but other guards,
Yeah.
I can argue with you a lot of times. It could be small forward.
I had Nick Thompson yesterday yell at me.
He thinks it's a two.
He thinks he's a point guard. Guy's scoring 40 points a game. He wants to be a point guard. But
What would you think? Do you think Nick's a point guard or two guard? Just in your opinion, right now.
Nick's tough. He's kind of
That's what I'm saying. The combo. So all these guys are combo guards, but
I mean,
you got to put
he
him in
can play the point, yes.
But you got to put him in the bucket
in
of
the
you.
true sense of the word point guard, I'd put him at shooting guard before I put him at point guard.
If we're building a team to go to Vegas, I'm taking Nick as a two guard. You know, I would want a point guard that's going to be able.
You got to put them in the context
that
of
wants to
you hoops as well too. A lot of these
Right.
guys, they might play point guard in other situations, but in our league, they consider two guards.
Yeah.
Right?
So we'll get started with Tempe, the first original league, Brandon's league. We're gonna actually go to JOVAN first in Tempe. No, actually no, but we started in Palm Valley. We'll start Palm Valley first. So we'll go to Eddie first in Palm Valley. Hey, what's up? I'm here in Palm Valley with league coordinator Eddie. This week we're going top 5 shooting guards history in Palm Valley. Who's your top 5?
Well, it's kind of hard to narrow it down. A lot of great shooters at this site, but I would have to go hands down, probably number 1, Keegan Cook. Probably the best shooter that we have, all-around shooter, the most consistent that we have game to game.
Probably the best shooter in the state.
Probably.
Yeah.
Second would have to be a former Ultimate Hoops League player, Xavier Carter. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, he's a monster.
He led the underdog Palm Valley Stars all the way to almost the finals.
Yeah, the Final Four.
Yeah, so another great guard, get to the basket, create his own shot. Number 3 would have to be Adam Hamilton. Smaller guard, but man, he has the heart of a lion. Can go, can shoot, can penetrate, got a little step back. Really overall, good guard as far as a good shooter. Number 4, Stuart Welch. We kind of went back and forth on this as far as, is Stu a forward, is he a guard?
Yeah.
I would think Stu would classify himself as a shooting guard. So we put him on the top 5 list for shooting guards.
Okay.
Number 5 would have to be Demetrius Ball, aka Meech.
After one game?
After one, well, he's played in other leagues. He's played for the Scotts, so he played for Tempe. I think so.
I've never seen him before.
But he can go, man. So he's proven himself.
I got last week.
I know him beyond Ultimate Hoops, so I have to give him that 5th spot.
Okay.
But that would be my top 5.
All right, well, thanks, Eddie. Okay, that was Eddie. Yeah, so those are some talented. That was a talented bunch. X Carter was one of my favorite players to watch in the tournament. He was
a big guard. He was
that lefty. I don't know if you guys remember. He played for the PV Stars.
Yep.
Took his team to the final pretty
four.
much single-handedly carried that team to the Final Four.
Didn't he beat Game Over in that round? He was the one who beat Game Over.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he did.
He was a bigger guard for them. So
Yeah, a little
big
lefty.
physical guard. Got hot in that first round, second round.
Really emotional player.
Yeah,
but he was fun to
real
watch.
fun.
So, and then we had Adam Hamilton, scrappy guard.
Scrappy guard.
The definition of scrappy.
Scrappy.
Yeah.
Got under a lot of people's skins, but that's what you want to do,
Yeah.
He's a hustler.
Yeah.
But hit a lot of shots open. A lot of the shots like him.
He was the guy that Delon almost took to the parking lot and almost killed, I think.
That was
After a
one
playoff
of the
game.
many people Delon had.
Stu Welch was a tweener. I feel like he's more of a 3, but Eddie put him at a 2. What do you seen Stu play? You're pretty familiar with
He's
Stu.
a 3.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think
Solid wing.
Yeah, slasher though. One of the best slashers.
he's a
I think,
slasher. That's
in
why I
the
consider
league.
him more of a 3, in my opinion. That's
Yeah,
why.
me too.
He can create for himself better than he can for others, So I'd put him
Exactly.
at a 3.
Exactly.
No disrespect. I'm
No,
not saying
that's the
he
thing.
can't do
You
it,
got to
but-
bucket. It's hard to bucket just one. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to bucket these guys. So.
Right. Another one I feel like could go as a 2 or a 3. To me, he's more of a 3 just because he's so tall. Named Keegan Cook from Old School.
Yeah, but regardless of his height, I mean, he's a shooter. He spots up outside. He gets those shots in there. He's gonna make those shots. So
Yeah.
to me, I think he is the prototypical too because he doesn't slash. He shoots threes. I mean, he's a shooter.
He's a flat-out shooter.
shooter.
Like, he
To
can,
me, that's a shooter too, right there.
light it up.
Regardless of his size, he's a shooter to me. That's a 2 guard. I think he's actually one of the best shooters I've seen.
Yeah.
Out of Palm Valley. So.
Last one, Demetrius Bog played 1 game. Eddie put him on the list.
1 game.
He's played 1
He's
game.
that good?
He's that good.
Did he hit 60 or
No,
something?
man.
Yeah, he's like,
Dude can get up. He's got.
okay,
he
but
can,
is he a
he's super
two
athletic.
guard in a sense, or is he more like
he's a legit 2 guard. He's about 6'1", fly out the gym.
Okay.
He was catching like 2-handed alley-oops. Kid can fly.
Yeah, but
So
we're talking
yeah,
about.
but we're talking about shooting
Yeah.
guard. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
But he's a shooting guard. He's not a point guard because he's not, he's not
But then
creating.
you could consider him more of a small forward than if he's a slasher kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he could. You're right.
to me, the definition of a shooting guard is a shooter who's gonna hit the shots, right? Regardless if he takes the rim or not. I mean, he can, but you got to be a shooter, right?
But who? To me, see, like who would he guard on defense? If he were to play against, let's say, Set It Off and Brandon's team, he's guarding Brandon Walker because he's about the same size as him. So that's why I see him as a 2 guard. You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming from, but
I don't
You know what I mean?
see matches regardless of matches, man. You got to look at
Yeah.
the positional type of skill set. But
Whatever. We're gonna move on to Tempe.
I'd have to guard Brandon Walker because I'm shorter than him, but I play power forward. What's the difference?
That's true. We're gonna go to Javon now in Tempe. What's up, UH Nation? I'm here in Tempe, lead coordinator Javon Wright. We're talking top 5 shooting guards in Tempe, and you have the longest history, so you got a lot of guys to choose from.
Yeah, you know what? It was so hard because Tempe, we started here in Tempe, and then it kind of branched out from there. So we got so many players that play here as well as playing in Scottsdale as their home court and everything like that. So it was a little difficult. I did pick a few though that I think that are probably top 5 here. My first one, I got to go with Joe Horms. Shooter, lights out. I mean, he played in college. He could shoot the ball, spot up, make his own shot. Whatever you need him to score, he could score. Another guy I thought of was Brandon Walker. He can run the point guard position, but I believe he's more of a I'm just gonna catch and shoot. So he shoots the ball really well. I mean, if you leave him open, he's half the time you think he's gonna make it. Most of the time you think he's gonna make it. Another guy I thought of was Adam Bickerstaff. He did play for Ball So Hard as well as Game Over. And he's another type of Brandon Walker type player. He could pretty much catch and shoot, one dribble pull up, whatever you need him to do, he can basically shoot the ball. Another guy I was thinking of is a young kid named Jared Givens. He had 1 season with us. He played for Pimpin' It Easy. I mean, the kid was, yeah, he averaged like close to 30 a game, it seemed like, and he ran the floor, played defense, and he shot lights out. I mean, he's
arguably a 3, but I could see a 2 guard.
Yeah, I mean, he does play in college. I think he plays in Minnesota right now, but I think in college he probably plays a 2 guard because he's just not big enough to guard a 3. But no, he's a great shooting guard, and he could probably play the 3 as well.
Your last one.
My last one, I would have to say, yeah. Oh man, how can I forget this guy? Jared Williams. He's OG, man. I mean, a lot of people that played against him, if you're on his team, he's a good guy to play for. When you're playing against him, you don't like him because he can shoot. He's back then, I'm sure he was fast. He could move, but he's so smart as a player that he could get you on. He can get you on your back and easily maneuver his body to get fouls and stuff. So he was a great scorer, a great shooting guard as well. But those 5, I think, really kind of sum up what Tempe's about.
You're gonna put our cameraman, staff brother, Danny in there?
Dan, you know what? If I had a top 10, he would be in there. But he might be 6. He made the 6th man. So no, Danny's a shooter as well. But we got a lot of great shooters here. But overall, I'd have to say those are my top 5.
All right. Well, thanks, Javon. Appreciate your time. All right, that was Javon. Another talented 5 right here. I mean, it was hard to pick. Our boy Brandon Walker.
Brandon's always been up there.
He's a typical 2. So
I feel we should not talk about Brandon so much. Because
yeah.
he's been in like 8 seasons.
It feels a little weird, but I'll take it.
If we had a retired jersey, probably Brandon probably be the
Brandon
first
might be
person
the
just because
first
he's been there so long.
He won the first ever championship here with us. So.
He's probably been playing in youth since I was in high school, I'm sure. So
Everybody looks, it's like, Brandon's still playing? Oh, okay. Never retire.
yeah, I was looking at some of the.
Right. I need
I was
to be
looking
the
at
slogan. There you
You
go.
are the
I was
face
looking
of
at
never
the
retire.
original.
Cane.
I was looking at the original
And a
Facebook
basketball.
page. I see pictures of Brandon looking like he's like
That's what I'm
14. So I was like, wow, dude,
He is the face of never retire.
you are the
dude.
face of Ultimate
Face of never
Hoops.
retire.
I mean,
You had to carry me off, man. That's what I'm saying.
but yeah, another OG, Gerald Williams. You know, he's not athletic. He reminds me. I mean, not like I don't no offense to you, but he's just he can't. He's not like super fast, not super quick.
No, but he's just
crafty as hell. He can-
Crafty, he hits that shot. He has that one-handed shot. He comes in sweats every game.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's ready
plays
to
in
warm up
sweats.
or.
And he'll lull you to sleep.
Yes,
if you're trying to
right.
guard him, you think he's not going anywhere, and somehow he gets the shot off,
Yes.
and it's cash every
It's
time.
money all the time. Great arc on the shot. He's a great shooter. Every time I see him the ball,
Smart
I talk
player.
to Ball So Hard. They say every time he gets the ball, they just walk off because they know it's gonna go in.
Right.
They don't even try to rebound for him because 90% of the time he's gonna make those shots. So
Yeah.
good shooter there.
His teammate actually, Adam Bickerstaff, made the list. According to Jovan, he's a tweener as well, but he's another flat-out shooter.
Shooter can penetrate a little bit. Yeah.
Play with
yeah.
Game Over.
I would put him at
I'd put him at point. Yeah, he's deadly with the ball.
Deadly,
His handles
great
are
handles, yeah.
deceptive.
Just because he has a good shot doesn't mean he's a shooting guard.
But he can shoot.
He can play
He,
one.
he
one
can
through three.
shoot. He's good. He's underrated. Definitely underrated.
Oh, yeah.
But I would
Yeah.
definitely put him as a
Quiet
point guard.
guy.
I would put
Adam,
him
if
as
you're out there, come on out, buddy.
But I would have
We
put him
could
at a
use
point.
you.
I would have put him at point guard. I see him more of that skill set there.
Yeah. Joe Harms, he was another tweener. We kind of talked about a little bit last week, but you guys feel like he's more of a two guard, right?
I feel he's more of a two guard. I mean, like I said, he's just like Adam. They can handle the ball, they can create, but to me, Joe's hitting shots. He's taking 7, 10, 12 3-pointers
Yeah.
a game. He's just a shooter, so to me.
He's a
all
guy
these
you
guys are-
hate to see across the other side
Yeah.
because you got to respect that.
Because when he
that
gets
line.
hot, yeah, he looks for that line, he gets hot. He's
Another
a
guy
shooter.
that's not very athletic, you know? He doesn't go around you.
No, but he's actually,
He just-
you know,
he's
like
strong.
he's
But he's
strong.
strong. He's strong.
He's really good with it. Can handle the ball really well, get his own shot, but he's more of a shooter.
He's not going to blaze you out with speed.
Yeah. Opposite of all these guys, Jared Gibbons is probably the most athletic guy in this bunch right here.
See, that's
This
why
guy-
I would put him at the small. He's more of a small
Yeah,
forward.
to me, I see him as a 3-2. I don't know what Javon's talking about half the
I
time.
know,
but
and he's mismatching all over the place. We disagreed on everything. Because he can shoot the ball. He's really efficient, but to me, he's that lanky slasher.
He's just
rebound.
He's Sean Marion
Yeah,
to me when
slasher.
he plays.
He
He's
can
like
make
Marcus
shots.
Atkins, right?
Yeah.
But he's efficient.
Yeah.
To me, he's an efficient.
A little bit better shooter, but yeah. So we'll go to now Gilbert, your league, Borin.
Good players.
Who's
man.
your 5?
So we've listed it out right here. We got Stephen West.
Okay.
You know, he's second time in the league now. He's efficient. Zach, newcomer from last year, middle.
Another good shooter.
Great shooter out the ball. That was a great pickup by Donald.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson, right?
Came off the
Came off the bench.
Just
He
came
wore
off the
jeans and
bench.
some
He
Timberlands.
He hates when I call him Zachary, so I call him that every time
Zachary?
we play. I get in his head.
You know, another
Hey,
one.
Zachary.
Another one we talk about. You don't see a lot. Sammy Rodriguez. He just shoots lights out. He's one of the streakiest shooters we have. I think one time he's hit like 12 3-pointers.
Sammy's another guy that'll like get under your skin.
Yes, he'll get under his skin
But
because
you
he.
look up and he's got 30 points.
Yes.
Yeah. He's another guy that
He's
don't-
scrappy. He plays hard. He gets under your skin. I see that, but sometimes I see him taking those step back threes, shooting the ball. He dropped 50 last game, I think, so he can shoot the ball.
he
He can
can
flat
shoot.
out.
Yeah, he can
When he
flat
gets
out,
streaky,
put it up.
you got to watch out for him.
It's kind of an unorthodox.
It is
shot.
unorthodox shot.
Flight pattern.
He has a little sideways stance,
he
but
makes
it
it.
goes in.
Yeah. It works.
Exactly, it works for him. So,
awkward shot.
and I gotta give a shout out to my boy Will Sorensen. I think he's taller, but he got good handles. I would put him as a 2-3.
Yeah.
In this concept, in this argument, I put him as a 2 guard for now.
Yeah. I think Kenan Partee should be nominated as well. I mean,
Definitely.
he's a flat out shooter. You know, there's not a shot he doesn't like. So
He's a definition of a shooting
he's a
guard,
definite
and the
of
fact
a
that he
shooting
shoots.
guard because you know he's getting his shots up.
We put him down for 18 shots a game, 12, 15 threes every game.
Yeah, he's a lock for at least 10 3-point attempts a game.
He's a shooter.
But he knocks him down though.
Yeah, when he gets hot, he
So,
gets really, like you said,
yeah.
another streaky shooter.
He's got a nice shot.
Yeah.
He's got
I
a-
would
He's
like to
against-
see him on a good team. You know, it's just unfortunate. He's always playing on a team that's just getting blown out.
Yeah.
So
It's just tough to find a
It's
team
tough
that
to
can
find,
that
yeah.
can accommodate the 18 shots. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I like to see him play with a decent team. See how he does.
Got some good players here. There's some
Yeah.
good shooters here
Moving on,
from the weak group.
we'll go to Aaron Brody in Scottsdale. So here's Aaron Brody. Hey, what's going on? I'm here with Scottsdale coordinator Aaron Brody.
What's up?
So, top 5 shooting guards all time.
Now that I'm prepared, top 5 shooting guards in Scottsdale.
There's a lot of them.
There is a lot of them.
Deep league.
And there's a lot of kids that are either too small to be a true shooting guard or too big to be a true shooting guard. So we kind of had to mix it up a little bit.
Combo guards in this.
Definitely a lot of combo guards. So we're gonna go with Nick Tomsic, as I know I mentioned him as a point guard last week, but definitely a shooting guard. So Nick Tomsic. We're gonna go Kyle Hansen. We're gonna go with my main man Zach, 3-time Shea behind the camera back there. We're gonna go Dwayne Pettis, and then Tristan Boone's probably gonna be my 5th one.
Okay. Thanks, Aaron.
Yep.
Okay, so that was Aaron.
This is a good group right here. I think this is I think this is one of the better groups.
This is a legit group. We'll start with Tristan Boone. Another prototypical awkward shot, but
He's probably in my pick out of this group that's coming up. They don't know what's coming up, but between him and Nick.
yeah.
Because
lefty, awkward, but it is cash.
Well,
Tristan's
that's
not a lefty.
Yes, he is.
Tristan?
I think so. He shoots
No,
left-handed.
it's a right-handed.
No, he's a lefty.
I think it's.
I don't think he's a lefty. I almost want to put money on this because I remember him hitting that game-winning shot on us.
That's what I was saying. I was
last
talking
season.
about it. He went off on us. He scored about 12 points
Yeah,
in like
sorry.
the last
if
minute.
you're not a lefty.
I don't know. Now you think about it, I don't know. But he did. But last year playoffs, he did go off on us. He hit about 12 to 15 points on us in the last like 2 minutes. So he was scoring on us.
I'll bet we'll put 10 push-ups on Tuesday. We'll see him in Tempe. If he's a lefty, I'll do
Okay.
You think he's a right?
20 for now. He's
Are we-
right-handed.
Are we going to film
I
those
think-
push-ups?
Because I've seen him shoot quite a bit.
I think he's a righty. I think he's a righty.
But speaking of lefties, our next guy, Curtis Millage, lefty. BORIN, you think he's more of a point guard?
He played point in college, man. I know that's a different story, but he
Did he play with
facilitated.
Hedix? No, he didn't play with Hedix Smith, right?
No. But he facilitated a lot. I know you talk about BBB on that team bringing up the ball, but if you watch Curtis, he facilitated a lot of the plays.
But he was a good scorer.
Yeah, but he was a
really
mid-range,
good
but he
scorer.
facilitated. He was more the leader on the court. To me, he was a point guard.
Right.
He's a bigger body, but he was a point guard. In my opinion, he was a point guard.
Yeah, I mean, they had so many guards on the team. They had Bibby, they had
I know they have a
Christian
bigger guard,
Child.
but Jesse Child.
There's really no true point guard on that team.
But to me, I would put Curtis as a point guard.
Okay. Next up, we have 3-time
3-time Zach Shea.
Zach Shea.
3-time.
Yeah. Does he have the most rings?
He
Well,
does.
in our era. I know you
There's
guys have
no
an
other-
era.
There's
Before
nothing before
being
us, man. We
born.
talked about that.
I was like, ABA, NBA.
So, in the BORIN and Donald era, Zach Shea has 3 rings, right?
Zach Shea has 3 rings.
I think he might have the most.
Yeah, we call him 3-time.
2 with the splash.
Yeah, and he won 1 last year in Scottsdale Draft League.
Oh, rings.
So he's got
See?
the
Rings
he's
of
got the
ring.
rings
Yeah,
of
rings of
dude.
ring. He actually won Scottsdale League, so.
So yeah,
3-time.
I'm actually playing with him this year on my draft league. He carried us last week, so he can flat out. When he gets hot, that kid can just shoot anywhere.
He's your 2 guard right there. Yep, that's the
Yeah.
definition right there.
So he's no doubt about it. He's a 2. Next one we have. Not sure. You played with him. You're pretty familiar with this guy. You feel like he's kind of more of a 3.
Yeah.
In college, he's definitely a 2. I think if you were, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he played Dwayne Pettis. So this guy was just.
He's
This is
got-
a lefty.
He's got amazing.
Maybe you got him mixed
Yeah,
up.
man.
Now,
He's
this
a
guy's
lefty.
amazing athletic. He was quietly, but he was just athletic.
He's quiet,
Slash
yeah.
through,
Shoot,
quiet.
Amazing elevation on the
Yes.
jump
Yeah.
shot. I can't believe
yes.
how high he gets.
How high he gets off that lefty. He's definitely a lefty. And he was one of my favorites in that league because to me, he just was unstoppable because he got so high. I'd never seen his shot get blocked. He slashed to the rim. Good athlete right there, man.
Yeah.
But I would see him as a 3 myself. In our league, he was a 3.
Yeah, because you were kind of the 2, I thought.
And then
Next
DeLon was more
over.
the point guard.
Or yeah, DeLon's a point. So,
Yeah.
did we forget anybody?
That's it, man.
That's it. Nah, and one and only Nick Tomsic.
He
I
is
mean,
a 2 guard.
He's a 2 guard. I don't care what you say, Nick. I love you, man, but he's a 2 guard.
He's a 2 guard. Average about 32 points a game.
And I guarantee he's gonna be the first guy to comment on Facebook.
Because he'll quote his assists, but that doesn't mean nothing, man. I mean, to
Yeah.
me, the game translates to a 2 guard, in my opinion.
If I was to announce the starting 5 for Splash Brothers, I'd put T.J. Becker, point guard, Nick at the 2, Fred at the 3, Calvin Glenn at the 4, and then
I was going to say that we
Hang
kind of
in or
left
whoever.
TJ out of Tempe because he's kind of playing.
yeah, we,
two.
We talked about him last week, and that's kind of why we left. We didn't want to, over talk about everybody. So we put him as a point guard last week, right?
Yeah, I know it's hard for him because he's deadly outside too.
He's
but
deadly, yeah.
It's a combination guard. A lot of these guys are combo 1-2 guys. They can handle the rock and shoot the ball at the same time.
He's like
it's
a
hard to-
Manu
it's hard to-
Ginobili. That's who he plays
He's
just
jerky,
like.
but he's strong
Jerky.
too. But he's
Yeah.
strong when he takes it inside.
Fast.
Fast, strong.
Right
Yeah.
by you.
Oh yeah, but we forgot Nick Thompson.
Well, go back to Nick.
Going back to Nick. Nah, flat out. I mean, I think in our era, best
Yeah,
pound for pound player, maybe.
I would agree.
the
I
state
would agree.
right now?
Because he's gone to what? How many championships has he gone to? He's won 2. He's gone to another two, right?
banners. Yeah,
He's gone to 2. So he's gone to
two.
4 championships. 2 for 2. So
Yeah. If I was building a team, he's my starting two guard. If we're going to Vegas in May, he'd be my starting two guard.
I agree.
What about you?
Yeah, I would take Nick as a 2 guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best players.
Flat out.
Not just a 2 guard, but I think one of the best players we have. So.
Yeah. Any thoughts? You played with Nick. Ball hog? Call him out, man.
He's a good shooter, and he needs his shots.
Yeah.
A shooter needs the shots, to get a rhythm. And once he gets started, he's not stopping.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, he can facilitate what he wants to, but to me, this game translates too much. He needs to be a scorer. He needs that 30, 35 points, and nobody's gonna be able to stop him.
Yeah.
So
If I'm building a team in UH, I'm using Nick Thompson as my go-to scorer. I'm not using him to facilitate.
Yep.
I mean, he can. He led the league
That's
in
what I'm saying,
assists.
he can.
I think 1 or 2 seasons or so. So he can create. So yes, I'll agree he can play point. But as a UH coach or GM, I would put him at the 2.
I put him at the 2. Yeah.
So that's all the leagues right now. So
who is the best 2 guard? Brandon, who do you think is the best 2 guard?
besides yourself.
Besides you?
I don't think that.
36 and under. You can't count.
Yeah.
The best out of all of them.
Like you said, if you were starting on U Hoops,
You're taking a team to Vegas. Who are you taking as your 2 guard?
Are we including him?
Yeah. Anybody on this list?
We consider 2 guard. Yeah.
It'd be a toss-up.
It could be even a guy that we don't even know. Maybe throw somebody from the before era.
From the Afro area.
Yeah.
It would be a toss-up between Dwayne Pettis and Nick Thompson, because Dwayne is gonna get his shot off no matter what. Like he can score.
And see, that's why I don't know if I'd include him, because I would consider him a 3. But
One guy we forgot, we didn't mention last week. He's more of a point, but since this is gonna be the last week we talk about guards, I gotta include Gordon Watson from Exover.
oh yeah,
We forgot about him. I mean, I think he only played half a season with us. But
played
I know
5
he played
games.
before. He was a legit. You played
Oh,
with him,
okay,
right?
so
Gordon
are we-
Watson, the overseas guard for
are
Exover.
we gonna- how about-
Jordan Watson.
Jordan
Yeah,
Watson.
Well,
My
he's a
bad.
point guard.
he's a point guard.
And-
We didn't talk about him last week.
What about Darren Dorsey then? Are we gonna include Darren?
I think he's a 3. In
You
this
think consider him a 3 in the league?
He could be a 2. We'll say that for next week, though. We need more 3s. to talk
What about his boy, the Mighty Mouse?
Oh yeah, we forgot him. TJ
TJ.
Campbell, another.
TJ and
Point
Jordan,
guard.
if you didn't mention them in point guard,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
you need to
saying.
go back.
He messed up.
Rewind.
He
We messed up.
rewind.
Those 2 are, well, 'cause first of all, they're overseas type players, so they got some good games. So.
Yeah,
The thing is, I think Darren plays point guard.
Yeah,
overseas.
but see, that's something overseas is a little different story.
yeah. Here, I would probably stick him at the 3.
You stick him at the 3? I'd stick him at the. Yeah, I guess you did.
But
All right, another day, another discussion.
NBA, real quick, top shooting guard ever.
Ever?
I mean, I guess it's pretty easy. Huh? I mean, that's Jordan, right?
Yeah, man. Who else would you take?
Anybody
Shooting
besides
guard
Jordan.
ever?
Of all time?
I don't know. There were guys averaging triple doubles before him, but that was before our time, even my
Oscar?
time. Yeah, Oscar, Jordan. You had to throw Curry in there.
Already?
Yeah, he's young, but you got to throw.
They
him
actually
in.
put him at the point guard.
Reggie
And
Miller.
Reggie Miller's up there. They actually did the point guard in ESPN. They put Steph at the point
See,
guard.
that was Nick's argument. He says he's like Steph Curry. That's tough to argue. It is what it is.
That is what it is. Who's your all-time? Would you say it was?
I mean, it's,
Probably Jordan.
See?
yeah.
But you get,
But there's so many good
Yes,
ones.
yeah, there
That's
are.
like one of the probably deepest positions in NBA ever.
Oh yeah.
Like
Like you said,
flat out.
Reggie's on there.
Reggie
Jordan,
Miller, Kobe,
Ray Allen.
Ray
Ray
Allen.
Allen, Dwayne Wade. No,
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade's
in
was
his
up there
prime
too,
was
man.
up there, man. He
Steve
was
Smith.
Steve Smith.
Play on Dream Team. People forget that.
Yeah.
So
Dream Team 2 though.
still won the gold. It wasn't like that one black Dream Team with Sean Kemp and came back with the bronze. Oh, that's horrible. So, all right, well, that's gonna wrap it up. We're trying to go home. Thanks for watching, guys. tune in next week for the small forwards. Appreciate Brandon for joining us. Welcome
you,
back.
thank you.
Glad to have you back.
Thanks, man.
Good luck the rest of the season.